Thank you for watching My News 26. I'm Abigail Blackrick. Today we're in Traverse City at the Salvation Army Corps Community Center. I'm speaking with Captain Darren Spencer. Captain, the Salvation Army is known primarily during Red Kettle season for their involvement just before Christmas time, but you guys are active all year long. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're up to this time of year?
Well, there's a lot of different things that we're up to. Obviously, we're just getting done with Christmas and kind of recovering a little bit from that. But, you know, there's always a need out there, and we're just trying to help people as we go. So some of the things that are going on, we're continuing our feeding program. That happens 3 days a week. We provide lunch to people that are in need, or maybe they need food, maybe they just need some social interaction, so we're here for them. There's our social service programs that are going on as well, and one in particular that's really important to mention is the Pathway of Hope program, which is a little bit different than what we've been doing in the past.
Pathway of Hope is an interesting one. Can you tell us a little bit about that? That one is really heavily involved and integrated individually.
Yes, the Pathway of Hope program is it's kind of a step above where we usually work. What we would usually do is somebody comes in, they have a need, and then we would help supply that need and kind of restabilize them and then send them off again. But the Pathway of Hope really focuses on building community. And in doing that, we'll identify individuals who are a part of a family, and because we really want to see a family succeed, because we believe that is a strong part of community. Mm-hmm. And then we might stabilize the emergency at that point, but then talk to them and see, you know, is this what you want, or do you need something more? Do we need to go another step further? And as we identify a family that has the motivation to break the cycle of poverty, we look at them, sit down with them, and spend a concentrated amount of time to set goals that might help them further on. It might be something as simple as getting a GED, or finding reliable childcare so that they can continue to work and be able to do that. But we spend that time, and then we really work with other agencies in the community to help provide those needs to ultimately get them out of that cycle of poverty. So not only that the parents are able to succeed, but then the children learn and are able to grow up in that successful type of environment and then contribute back into the community.
Absolutely. And you're also very heavily involved in a lot of youth programs. Can you tell us a little bit about what all you do there?
Yes, we have on our Tuesday night youth programs where we bring in kids from local schools. We go and pick them up and bring them in, just depending on where they are. And we'll do basic character buildings. It might be anything from manners or cooking, or recently I've been working with the boys in woodworking, so they're building toolboxes and things like that, and learning about that, practical skills that they can take on, take home and help, or into adulthood as well. Just
and make them feel good about their skills and what they have to offer.
Exactly. And following that, we have music programs, which are something new that we've started this winter. We have a group of kids learning how to sing, some kids that we're tutoring in band instruments, and as well as a brand new guitar group that we've got a handful of kids with guitars just learning some of the basics.
Oh, that's so awesome. And how do kids qualify for that? Who qualifies, and does it cost them any money?
No, it doesn't. We do ask them maybe to bring in a quarter or something for dues, but we don't really worry about it. Yeah. But it's basically as long as they're in school. So we're looking at kindergartners through high schoolers, and we then just decide basically if they're in the area, if we can pick them up, or if the parents can bring them in. Parents do have some forms and things that they fill out. But other than that, the more the merrier, and we've got all kinds of different kids, and the diversity really just helps the community as well. So.
That's great. How are you involved in local food pantries and other programs? How else are you involved?
We have our food pantry that a lot of people have donated to throughout the year and continue to do, and that we have people that come in once a month to just get some groceries that will help supplement their needs and free up that money for other things they may have, maybe to buy other items or to pay some of those bills. Right. That's twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. That information we found on our website and all about that. Okay. But we also have we're part of the Food Rescue, which is a community group that brings some food around that would go to waste from different stores and things like that. So we have that available on our food shelf. As long as we're open, people can come in and check. It's kind of a hit and miss, but we get all kinds of great things, from some avocados and bread today to I think some punchkis came in as well. So
That's great. And all of these programs are kind of funded by community help, and especially the Red Kettle season, but how else can community members help all year long?
Well, of course, people can donate all year long. They can walk it into our building. They can go to the website, satraversity.org, give us a call. So that's always welcome. But people can also bring in gifts in kind and things like that, food, maybe some supplies. But also people can volunteer, because a lot of people don't necessarily have a lot of money or things like that, but they might have some time. For example, you may not have a lot of time, but I know we have 2 ladies that come in 3 days a week just during their lunch break to help serve lunch. Something as simple as that. I mean, there's all sorts of things that could be done, from helping serve lunch to helping sweep the floors to working with children, all of those things.
Terrific. And is there a phone number people can call if they want more information?
Yes, 231-946-4644 is our phone number.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
In Traverse City at the Salvation Army Corps Community Center, I'm Abigail Blackrick with My News 26.